Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Payday 3 Stealth Guide. The heist we're doing today will be Gold and Shark. Before we get into the whys and wherefores, if this video is helpful to yourself, you're enjoying the content, then please leave a like, comment, hit that bell, be much appreciated, helps the channel out greatly. As you can see, we're doing Gold and Shark. We're going to be doing it on hard level. On stealth. The front half of this is going to be me solo. The back end is going to be a duo, not for any other reason, but a friend of mine just decided to join me, but you'll get the gist of it as we go. Right, first thing we need to do is find a red security card. Now, by doing that, you come over to the right hand side, you'll find a phone on one of these tables over here, and then it will tell you to go and find human resources in that office, which you'll follow where I'm going now, which is the front left of the building is the human resource area. You'll find a computer in there highlighted, which you'll be able to hack, and that will give you the information required to find the red card. Obviously the process, if you've got hacking perks for cameras, I would highly recommend using those, and quick lock picking perks as well. They always come in handy. So yeah, get these phones. They give you the codes to get into certain doors. So here we go. We're going into the human resources. Pick the lock. You'll see a computer which is highlighted. There's another phone there, so we'll grab that. Don't really need it, because I've done this a few times now, but just for you guys, you never know what route you're going to take. There's so many different routes you can do with this, whether you go loud or stealth. So here we go, we're getting the access, and that should tell us the location. There he is, the bank assistant, Eric. So I know where he is. He's on the other side of the tellers. We'll go over there, making sure we take off. We'll hack into the cameras so you don't get spotted. Once we get into the bank assistant's office, depending on where he is, you don't want to be in his line of sight. Wait for him to move somewhere. He's either got his back to you, or he's on the side to you. Otherwise, he will create the alarm to go off. He'll phone a patrol guard and whinge and moan. So just wait for him to get off his seat. He's going over there. Okay, I think that's going to be... No. Sometimes the card is underneath those piles of paper. I just saw it in the filing cabinet. I don't know if you saw it there. It was glowing in the filing cabinet. Right, he's got his back to us. We can go in there. See it there slightly. We grab that, come out, make sure there are no guards on your exit, because if they see you coming out of this area, they will also arrest you. So go out onto the lobby, and we're in. Now that card will allow you straight into the main gate. Up top here is a pad that you'll need a four-digit code. Now, when you look at the pad, get close up to it, you'll see fingerprints on the pad. Now that could be a mixture of 2 or 3 numbers. Now obviously you're missing a number, but once we complete what we're going to do now, you'll get a choice of 4 numbers, 4-digit numbers, and you just got to work out the correct combination with the numbers that we've got. It's easy enough to do. So first off, we need to go over to the server room. Missing all the guards. Back in the cameras. There we go. Straight to the server room. I've only ever been caught once in here. It does say don't get caught by any civilians. I have only ever had one person come in. Most of the time you get left alone. So we just got to wait for that now to. It's going to fail. So once the hacking has failed for its first time, we then need to go the other end of the map of the bank. Go to the IT room, which is there another computer, which will then hack into, which will then allow us to continue in the server room. So we basically got to go from one end of the bank without getting caught to the IT room and then back to the server room. Okay, at this point I'm going to shut up and let you watch what's going to be happening. Just before I do go, when we get to the keypad, as I said right at the beginning, Nick would have joined us. He will be entering the keypad. You're in a safe spot. You've got 4 codes. Don't worry if you get first, second or third attempt wrong. The only thing, it just takes a little bit of time once you get it wrong for the pad to reset. Now at this stage, what you'll see come up on the top left hand corner are 4 sets of 4-digit codes, one of which will be the correct one to enter into the pad at the other end. Let's go over to the other end. Okay, here, as you see, I'm about to get caught. Now, at this point, we're in a private area. Don't worry about it too much. He will probably, 9 times out of 10, just want to escort you off the floor. So all you've got to do is stand up and walk within his yellow circle until he takes you to wherever he's going to take you, give you a bollocking, and then leave you. But once the guard has deposited me down into the main bank, giving me a bollocking, what's going to happen next is that's when Nick has joined us. like I say, he's going to be putting in the code. What you will see is, which this doesn't need to happen. The fact that we're duo, it just makes it a little bit easier at this point. He will put his mask on and go in and take out the camera and the guard up the top. Now, if you're solo, you don't need to do that. You just need to be aware of the camera. We then go over to the switch. You see that there's a green switch on the pad there. You find these boxes that are on the walls of the bank. Now, they did spawn once for us in the vault. But 99% of the time, they spawn within the bank itself, which is basically four corners of the bank. Now, the fact that we're duo, Nick can now tell me which colour the switch has changed to, down back in the vault on that main pad. If you are solo, it'll be a case of doing one switch, going back into the vault, making sure that you're aware of the camera and the guard, and then identifying what colour is on that pad. Now you need to do this 4 times, rinse and repeat. 4 fuse boxes in the bank and there's 1 in the vault. So you only need to do 3 of the bank, and then you got the easy one, which is in the vault itself, literally opposite the pad where you get all the information for the colours of the switches. Once you do that, we will move on to the next stage and find the blue card. Now that blue card is normally situated on the arse of one of these executive bankers that walk around. Very occasionally I have had it where they're on desks and whatever, but I would say 9 times out of 10 you'll find the blue card hanging on the back end of one of the executive bankers. Now this should be our last switch to complete. Like I say again, the fact that we're on a duo, Nick will do the last one, which is down in the vault, as I said before, opposite the pad where we get all the information. Now once I've flicked this switch, making sure I've heard him right as to what colour it is, we now need to go and find the blue card as we just spoke about. Now as you can see, I'm looking around. 9 times out of 10 it is on the back end of one of these executives. He's normally in a black suit with glasses. Can't find him anywhere at the moment. He has got his little route that he patrols. It's just a case of sometimes you can actually find him whilst you're actually doing the switches, which is quite handy. You can just nick it. Make sure you don't let him see you nick it, or let anybody else see you nick it. Otherwise that will set off alarms. Now here we go, we're hacking into the manager's office, which is now sending a signal to the vault. I've got the blue key with that. Now I've got to get from the manager's office to the vault in a certain amount of time. Top left hand corner, you'll see a green bar. That is now reducing. Unfortunately on this run, I got caught. Just about made it to the vault. What you'll see now, as I said before, don't worry about it. He's escorting me off of the floor. Nothing's been alerted. What will happen now? The fact that Nick's here, we can eliminate this guard. Purely because we're on a timer. As you can see, that's going down. I need to get to that vault key as soon as I possibly can to open up the vault. Once we do that, hey presto, spin the wheel and we're in the vault. Now at this stage we're pretty much there. We've got to just clear the vault out. Now, you go in and unlock these gates. Basically, bag up all of the money, making sure you get the server. The server will be in one of the 3 cabinets. You can see one of them straight in front of us where that pile of money is on. You'll be able to open up a door. Be one of the 3 cabinets that are in the vault. Once you've bagged everything up, we're good to go, pretty much. What we've done here, again, because Nick is here, Nick has gone down to the car park. There are 2 guards and 2 cameras. He's basically just going down there to take those guys out, which will make the process of getting the money, the loot from the vault to the car park that much easier. Now, obviously, if you're solo, you won't have that luxury. So, again, all you've got to do is make sure that you avoid the guards, avoid the cameras, hack into the cameras, take your time, be patient, and load the van up. Once that's done, we're good to go. So we've now come to the point of the last stage of bagging up all the money. There's the last bag there. We now go through and load up your 2 or 3 bots, depending on how many you've got. Just be careful coming out of this gate, making sure there's no guards. That's probably one of the points you may get caught at. But other than that, as you can see, you're free to roam around the bank with a bag of money, purely because you don't have your mask or weapons showing. That is the only reason. So if we proceed to load up the bots, I've done 2 of them there. I shall go and grab myself another bag now, and then we will, all 3 of us, go through the bank and down to the car park. That's where Nick is. As I said, he's tied up the civilians, he's taken the 2 guards out, and he's taken out the 2 cameras. That's the truck we're getting away in. The cameras are either side of that truck, and the guards obviously just patrol around. You just got to take them out, making sure you get their radios, and then you're pretty much good to go. It'll be a safe area for everybody. So we're here on the last 3 bags, loading up the bots for the last time. Now, hopefully, you've got to this stage by dodging the guards and the cameras in the garage. If you've taken your time and patient, you'd be at this stage, I'm sure. Or if you've got a second, then obviously make sure you pretty much do what we've done. Like say, Nick went down, cleared the garage below, 2 guards, 2 cameras, tied up the civilians, and it's now a safe area. So I'll go and grab my last bag. I can show you when we get down into the garage roughly where the cameras would have been. Guards I can't, obviously, because they'll be on a patrol, RNG and all that. But, okay, here we go. Down to the garage for the last time. There's Nick. Meet me halfway. Yes, come on, slow coaches. Okay, we're in the garage. Cameras would be, as you see there, there's one there, been disabled. Looks like there's 2 on that pillar there. Guards would be, like I say, floating around. Tied up civilians. And we've loaded the van up. And that is heist done. Just want to say thank you for watching. If the video has come to any help for you, or you've enjoyed the content, then please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that button. See you again next time. Cheers, guys. Take care.